Black light exited the max.
What's up, Blue?
You entered the black light exited the max.
Shells.
You entered the black light exited the max. You entered the black light exited the max.
Yo, we back again. If you're throwing in the towel, then you back in sin. We need the Holy Spirit, please let the chaplain in. Here at the front door, chilling with a childish grin. We can now begin. Now the truth be told, we're riding on the light to let the youth get old. And following the one that will soothe your soul and take your bad situation and improve your role to release your flow. It's a long stretch to loosen all the nooses from the baby's necks. And tell the young ladies they should save the sex. And tell the young guys not to break their neck for the place of sex, but get the paycheck. And real women really don't play that. A wise lesson learned really, really way back. I used to okay that. The Lord saved me, Jack, from a life of whack. Come on.
Into the black light exited the max.
Oh,
You entered the black light exited the max. You entered
yeah.
the black
You might want to start paying attention on this next verse.
You entered the black light
Give
exited
me
the
your
max.
attention for a minute. Damn. Come on. We from the same cut, but playing different positions. A top secret message got the president's attention. Do what you do, just make the good folk listen. And trust me, yo, it's not about who you kissing. There is a plan to see you chewed up and shit out. The devil's burning red from the fire that we spit out. We on the get up, the hell with that down low. Cherish the gift of the wisdom that we found, yo. Still on the mission with the daily agenda. Your head's been cloudy, so I doubt that you remember that I walk with the king of kings inside me. Just like the root in India, Irie. I volunteer, know the Lord didn't hire me. It is the spirit that inspired me. Water of life to show the chief where the fiery. We have no time for those that be acting grimy.
Yeah, I get it.
You see the light now? Boy, I've been talking to y'all for a while. You see, you thought this was for like some type of game. Man, revolution. Yeah. When you free your mind, your ass will follow. That's for real. And some of y'all locked up so bad, don't nobody have to put chains on you. Hell, you chain yourself down mentally, spiritually. Come on, free your mind, dude. You a king. Free your mind, chick. You a queen. Let me get something with some feel to it, some funk to it. Come on. I think I like that. Can we get some heavy drums in there? More like Caribbean, Caribbean. Yeah. Yes. Bounce to this. I'm just a black man, title, yo, you give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And would you figure, Mr. Man, while you're kicking back with sick plans to get you stacked, making chickens fat? You know you into that, chilling with your timber cat. Intoxicated to the point, past sinful acts. Be very nimble, Jack, or Jill will get a water back. And have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not the idle cats. It's deeper than tats and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw daps. Meant for the wise as well as the spoiled rats. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack. Terror over habit that has been proven to hold back. With God on your side, you can get your soul back. Yeah, we need some 3 parts on this, man. I can't carry my boys at chorus. Come on, line up. Yo, we need y'all 3-part harmony on this. I don't know how you can work it out, but work it out. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it proud of the man to gain the world and lose your soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it proud of the man to gain the world and lose your soul? Get to the room you feel a certain doom. You might lose your hearing from the sonic boom. Out of the mouth is a sword and I'm taking you out. You try to stop me and I'm faking you out. Man, I wish I had an apprentice to build this work. Collaborate on synthesis. And I hope you remember this. Keep your enemy near to you. Far away, keep those that are dear to you. I ain't dear, but I used to drink the brew. Heavily into the little turn deadly. I used to have a bud every day.
Well, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? Grand Rising Essential. What's happening? So they got me filling out this crap because they're trying to stop everything. So some don't know in New York, like a lot of us got Social Security, like disabled veterans. You get like over a certain percentage, and at the time, because I'm over 100%. So I'm like, yeah, but you pay the 4 quarters. The problem is, like I said, you see, the government is a fraud, and they have enough dumb people working on these platforms. So what I was doing was I grounded and did what I had to do. I'm giving them people a month. They either get there, and I'm talking about to the very top. I don't care about those fools who sit there with their big cigar, whether they do or don't, whether they got 8 eyes or 2 thumbs. I don't like explaining this, but I know most people only interpret things based on their lack of knowledge, and therefore they'll misinterpret what I'm expressing. Seeing how this fake government intentionally and purposely put the country, the so-called landmass, or whatever you want to call it, in a fictional debt created by the Gujar, the fake Jews. I don't bite my tongue. It's created by them. No Hebrew. It's funny how people call themselves Christians and everything else, especially you light-skinned folk. And then you got these wayward Negroes just like to go and dance and show out. Because I know that's what it is. I used to watch as family members got dressed to go to church, worried about who had the bigger hat on. That became an insatiable appetite from a time before that had nothing to do with that. And I watch how they mitigate and tear people down, and not without chemicals and everything else. But I see how sick they are in their purposefulness, which is empty. When you read the Tanakh, or if you go even into wall writings, no such thing ever existed. And Hitler did say what America is harboring is the Jews. He did actually say that. I was in Germany and I sat down and talked to people who work with the Waffen SS and everything, and they were very literal on saying they don't believe that Hitler died. They believe one of his stand-ins was put to death or executed, okay, because he wanted to flee. He didn't want no part of it. Him with another woman, regardless of how it happened, maybe from rubble. Those were the bones incinerated, and he believes that he didn't die. But he said he was there at the speech, and he says no, he did, because he saw over here where these Hebrew Israelites and these African movements and all this other nonsense was sharing that, and how it was being debacled by this fake fact checkers who are just nothing but opinions. And him and we're talking about in the 80s, people, all right? Because I was asking about, 90s actually. And it was like, no, it was stated. Because what America, those Jews over there have in America are the jewels of God. And I know because people have a hard time because Hitler wasn't always a vegan, okay? And nor was he a great animal lover until you saw his position. But where was he learning that? Well, we know the swastika was all around the world. It had nothing to do with what the fake Jews created it for. Just like they call the Star of David, it has nothing to do with anything other than the Star of Rampham, which is another deity. Maybe those things leading them. So they get praised too, because a lot of stuff is evil. Now, some of you have asked, well, if Lucifer isn't evil, you sound so stupid when you ask that. Well, if you think of Nicholas Tsar V, Tsars, when I tell you that my family's names is Schaus, Klein, and Kaiser. No, I'm not a German Negro. I'm Orthodox. I'm of the Chickasaw. I'm 100% on my father's. And the people, or the Kathea, they want to call it, but they're not Chinese. They're the original people of the land who fled and came here. And they were still being persecuted by the very same people that went and conquered land there in Japan. Just like you go Papua New Guinea, all through the hills and the mountains, you see the Papua New Guineans, but then you have these individuals of these mixed persuasion attempting to eradicate and kill them. You think that has stopped. This government hasn't been alive from its inception. And the two y'all snip about that Coleman is the reason why I've talked so heavy about it for the last 3 days. And I decided not to read. Because it seems like y'all are just not gratuitous. And you're not getting it. It's like the emptiness that you have become. They've made you. You think that I'm supposed to sit here and condone and console that emptiness? Are you that mindlessly gone? Are you that mindlessly gone? No, I'm serious. These people in the Social Security thing, they can't get rid of them fast enough. So they want some other way to do it. So I'm not part of that. But they have a month. That's all I'm going to say. And that's to the very top bastard in the monkey position. Oh, yeah. And I guess we'll hear about it. Because some people have been noticing some things. And they go like, Red. And I says, don't say nothing. You know, they go, holy smack. And they're going, let's stop. You know, there's no idol, no glorification, no none of that. None of this. I express what y'all capable of, and you keep denoting yourselves. You keep pushing yourselves to the lower ether. Up here, for those who know about using a level, right? What you call a level, when you're turning still or whatever, right? And you want to take it down to a certain, using your, to take it down to a certain level, right? You got to make sure that it can fit. You know what I mean? It's got to fit in the part appropriately. Say if you got to weld something, you're building a frame, cars and cameras, or rather be welding, stuff like that, right? Where they're using these different devices and the level, this machine to shave down the metal to a certain, caliper, right? You have that same kind of notch in your brain, many of them. Some of them are full with information, you just don't know how they're going to pop that white head or that black head and get to the source. Because some of y'all need to be popping. But anyway, and with that, you are the focal, the direction of energy. So if you're saying, I can't, do you know what you're doing? You are creating a resistance. You're actually putting yourself where you're dispelling your truth and what you're capable of. Now, this is not going to no one individuals or nothing, because I'm hearing people say they can't for a while. Our beloved brother was going through some hard time because of a female and what we did, but we did that based on what? We would say love, but we did that because we're eternally bonded. You must not just know this, you must qualify yourself to exasperate and be that eternally bonded. So you have these notches or nods, right? All through your existence. That means when you speak and you fill that cavity, that void, and you make it possible. It's not that you have to sit there going, but I got to go through the trials. That is casting a spell. Why do you have to go through the trials in order to attain something? Why must you believe that you have to be flagrant, or you must be dastardly, or you must be broken because the system created it? Well, if the system created it, why do you keep putting into the system to keep creating it? I just would like to know. You still have some new age individuals over the last 10 to 20 years who have been doing this little YouTube, Facebook arguing about who's indigenous. Native Americans. Let me stop y'all right now. You are not indigenous to this landmass. And they want to ignore all the real information, and this is what the fake Jews needed at the right time to transpose stuff, so that way they'll still hold on wanting to fight, and they're not even 1% of the population, while y'all are still running around with a bunch of goofy Negroes. You're not sharing nothing. Look, I watch and I do when I look at analytics, what's shared, how much. And even with the people coming in here, not all of you are sharing anything or saying, y'all really need to come and hear this. And I could tell, but it's all right. Just like that, see, I'm very powerful when I speak, as you should be. So I would allow you to exist for a moment in your lie, but I would advise you to get out of it real fast. Get out of that lie. Y'all really don't get what you're capable of, because you keep I know there's a lot of poisons and toxicities, right? But you don't have to filter yourself. Change. Choices. How many times you got to tell grown folk who think they grown, who think they know everything, that this changes and choices? Like, what is wrong with y'all? What is it? So again, with Kaiser, Schaust, and Klein, that has everything to do with Tartary. The fact of Lucifer was a royal name has nothing to do with some fake ass one angel and some fake ass Satan and all that other bull crap. Are y'all aware that if you want people to stay away from something of power and something of royalty, you must divert and put them in a place of poison and toxicity, have them convinced of the lie. Like most people starting to realize that there's a bloodline offset from Hawaii, but is it? It's offset from all of us. And then people are trying to allude to believe that it's the king and the queen. Well, when the queen, the fake queen that this so-called fake died, right? When she was young, she looked like a little mulatto. Melungeons are the light-skinned people who are ancestral brothers and sisters. And they always want to say from Scotland and Ireland. Yes! And from here, you know, it's incredible how these people keep coming across these little branches, and this is why what I truly adore, of information. But they are so stagnated because they can't put the puzzle pieces together. And then when they start to, there's plausibility and deniability. Y'all hold on to too much drama. There's too much effeminization in the men and too much fake consequences of masculation in the women. Androchrome disruptors, broken harmonic balance. Why is it so complicated? Do I got to be the only one running around that's attaining, even though I'm broken? I mean, physically. I mean, I'm not giving it power. I'm expressing something to you. You can't go from doing what I did and everything being just 100% fine. All right? I've done a lot of damage, y'all, to this physique, this body. Okay? How am I maintaining it in some form? I'm not. I'm enjoying myself. When I wake up in the morning, my wrists swollen, my hands numb, or my ankles I don't have gout, but my ankles are in a way of painful contort. First of all, I don't have no powerful women around me. All these things out here are weak. All right? Every time I have good brothers around, I'm able to perform a little better because my testosterone levels go foo, foo, foo. I mean, like when required. No, they're higher. They're higher than most of your teenage sons, and trust me. But the thing is, for those who get all caught up in that, the thing is, there are days when I take a walk. And I'm like, okay, let me go get them copper tone, you know, the neoprene ones go up under my jean. I don't like people to see it, and put them knee braces on. Let me put that, you know, from gymnastics and baseball and basketball, put my ankle braces on, boxing, you know, what you can't see under my socks. Because I need to have it for the moment. If I acquiesce and we get back into tapping in the energy and rhythms and we don't fluctuate and be broken and disturbed, when y'all realize that, some people say, well, what are you doing? That's why I ground. That's why I don't trust medicine or doctors at all. That's why I do what I have to do for myself. That's why I change my diets up periodically. All I got to do is I can eat meat, y'all, and be no high blood pressure. Those are chemicals, y'all. A lot of people talk about high blood pressure, chemicals, PFASs and all that stuff. The makeup, the deodorant you use, the soap, the water that you're getting under and bathing with your pores, standing in that muck, getting in your feet and the biggest pores in your body. The food that you eat and process, but you'll deny that because you don't even have a natural ability to respond or respect to government agencies who are lying to you on part of the problem of why you're afflicted or sick, but you'll deny it, and then you'll go and get petroleum-based medicine instead of seeing the USDA and the FDA for what it is. Seeing this government is fraudulent. That you've just watched them over the last 2 years print all kind of money to give it to wars to push it, while you had the CIA and ODAs and all them over there fighting and murdering people right there who speak Russian and going out who are fake Jews, crawling across the line, killing Russians, and then drag them into war, just like the fake Jews did in World War I and World War II and the War of Crimea, where they had to test the grounds. And then you see these fake politicians, musicians, and everything else, and these fake fraudulent doctors, people in very small number, but because you have a bunch of dumb light skins and the worst racists in the planet, the liberals, and a whole lot of goofy Negroes who don't know how to listen and follow nobody because everybody wants to follow them because they think they're telling them what they need to hear instead of them coming and hearing what needs to be heard. And then you got your little knucklehead Fed who wants to sit down and watch, not knowing they don't have too much fucking longer. You see what I'm saying? For those who want to be all grafted in and doing the vile things and thinking it's supposed to be okay because you've been grafted in and accepted. Okay? Because you got to see something else. There are things, they're here. I'm not here to talk about them. You motherfuckers don't even know who you are, worried about something else. But I guess they have contorted you and convinced you otherwise. And everything they said they didn't have, they throwing away, but you want to believe that you're the same as some fucking Africans. When most of them don't even know who the fuck they are. You want to listen to a bunch of foreigners of 4 or 5 generations growing up here from the fucking 1920s and 40s, trying to tell you that this is their land and and they call themselves Spanish and this, and now the Chinese saying we conquered the land and we built the roadways. They ain't built shit, ain't been shit. But y'all don't want to have that conversation because you don't know how to bring any of them, even their agents wouldn't be able to have that conversation with me. Because I hold back so much. Mother's running over to fight because they believe in something when they don't know what the fuck they believe in. Huh? And then y'all still running around over here, and it seems like the worst Negroes is in the place where you think the best things happening. Texas, Chicago, LA. What's wrong with you niggas? New York, y'all done got the L. Y'all done got the upside down L, man. Out of here. Y'all niggas are sold out so long ago. I was there and watching how y'all was slowly selling out. When the moment motherfuckers started lining to get some money, y'all got in the music industry. Still ran by Clyde Davis and all them, Quincy and all them. You had to get the pass with the Greek fraternity niggas and these fake ass churches still pushing the black power shit. But because you niggas sold out, they fucked up the White Castle, which was one of our favorite things. They put soy in that first. Y'all know that? Oh, they put the unadulterated nasty. Then they changed the meat. The meat even got plastic in it. It's just fucked up, and the cheese ain't even real. Are y'all aware that most cheese ain't even real? And that y'all sit there and gobble that shit up. Go out there with you. Do a whole lot of stuff. They go in them black rooms, and because that chemical stuff, y'all serving each other up, and then you walk out in the street and you're thugging with your Timberlands and the suave. What that is, that's the feminization. Most people can't tell. Even in Brooklyn, I was there watching it. I was like, guys in the gym boxing, and out there on the side of the what's called kissing. Like, come on, man. Now, I'm not here to talk about people's sexual preferences. What I'm talking about is how people don't even pay attention to how they got where they at. Because there's limelights of kids dancing and doing a little African, which ain't even African. If you go back to the 1920s and look at some of the old jazz and R&B tapes of people dancing, you'll see how people doing that. And the first ones to get it were the Italians. But see, I'm not here to blow that up. But see, because of this, y'all think that you all have everything locked. And that's not even an answer. That's showing how legitimately foolish and dumb people are. So what are they going to do? The only thing they can control is their little products of what weapons, weaponized shit. That's all they can control. But y'all keep letting them control you, motherfuckers, because you don't know how to change up, how to manifest, and how to differentiate, and how to make yourself exactly what you're supposed to be. I keep seeing the same people doing the same stuff, talking the same garbage. I look at Georgia and I look at all these places, and I keep seeing people want to run around and be with BBLs and this, that, and no. You know, they say United States is not America, halts shipping bombs to Israel. Let me tell you something. You got 87% of the converse there. Do you think they give a damn about them people? They don't. There's no Gaza Strip. That's a made-up lie. Coming from somewhere from 1960 or something like that. There's no Gaza Strip. These sons of bitches have created right in front of everybody's eyes a new world that didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's going on, Herb? What's going on, beloved? You can see all the foreign fighters. You can see everybody. You can see them all. You can see all the foreign narratives. The people that came out of nowhere. Look at the what's that FBI director? That homosexual. Why is there nobody saying shit? Don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. They don't care. It's about the goddamn agenda. But I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about, right? What's the name of that what's the name of that fish? I don't even know if I downloaded it. There's a fish, you know, this is slow. There's a fish. I just want to give an example, okay? Why is this so slow? Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't even know if I have it. Because I gotta head out. I got an appointment here. I gotta be at in about an hour and a half. Okay. But anyway, it's like a sucker fish. Well, when I used to be like in Florida and the Carolinas and all them fake ass places, right? And I used to go out there and we used to get the big ones. It's like a catfish. For some of y'all know, like mud skippers and stuff, you can use their hands to actually fish and find the hole. Like the pleco, I think it's Placo. Are y'all aware that thing can be in the mud with hardly no water for 2-3 months until the rains come? And you would think that it's dead. We used to pick them up all the time. We knew not to harm them. Sometimes they could be on the side of the shore bank, and they look standing there like they're mummified fish, like dead funky fish, because they got the fishy smell. And you would think they're dead, and you just walk away from them because they're in the sun. You pick them up, they're stiff, they're hard. You know what I'm saying? The big old pleco fish with a little mouth, you know, stick on the side of the aquariums and the big shark tanks and stuff, and they clean up all kind of crap, right? But y'all aware that they can be outside the water for over about 30-something days or whatever until water come and they start breathing again? It's considered some zombie fish disease or something like that, which it is not. It's the natural order because they can breathe air. Why is it that we have a hard time allowing ourselves to breathe? And all this circumstances that want to rob you of sunlight, poison your food over a long period of time, which is a short period of time, and nobody has no idea. The fact that a lot of our parents ate pork and everything for damn near 90 or 100 years and didn't die, no blood pressure, no diabetes. But nobody wants to check themselves, going to Chick-fil-A and McDef and Burger Kill. That's the one, the Whopper is the one. Somebody shared the video saying, "Red, I found it." Molten copper on the bun, the burger, and the damn thing's fighting it off. Then there's an individual that poured molten copper over one of his homemade hamburgers and it incinerated the damn hamburger. So what are you putting in your system? You think it doesn't have no effect by now? And you think they didn't notice? They're supposed to regulate the beef industry and this, that, and all the food, and now they go around shutting people's restaurants down because of a roach and a goddamn fly, a spider nest or something. Talking about, oh, but you got mice, mices, and rats. What building is hermetically sealed to keep that stuff out? I mean, if you don't know how to go and boil, 3 liters of water with about 20 cloves, and then add a little baking soda to heighten everything and get it going, and to pour that off in a jar and then add fresh bay leaves, which will repel ants, spiders, mosquitoes, and all that around your windowsill. And oh yeah, it's that simple, y'all. It's not complicated. Oh, you think I'm just going to give you a whole lot of information all the time when you can't even access what I've been expressing for you to access? That's right. That little stuff is that, you can go get Coca-Cola. I'm not going to tell you how to do that one, all right? Because I think that stuff, they should start finding a way to get rid of that totally some kind of way as poison. Because in Hindustan, they were using it as a bug repellent. But this is natural stuff. And most people have no idea. You run around in confliction and confusion, not knowing that you're creating your own confliction, your own conflictory. You're not convicted to anything. Your convictions are lies. You're conflicted. Because if you wasn't, you'd be able to make the easy choices. I'm just watching. Oh, I told you, I'm like Jonah. I get frustrated because I don't want to be doing this. And I could stop. But then there's something else that pushes me. It ain't me. That's all I'm going to say to that. Leave what you want. I don't care. I'm not the thing of leaving. How many of y'all, when you boil your eggs, you ever put rosemary in there? Give it a try. I got to get ready to head out of here, guys. All right? Get this appointment over with. Fill out this goofy ass form because they're just trying to take everything from everybody, you know, and give it away. And even you got this worthless ass, fake ass politician talking about, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I don't like giving them more energy. Talk about there is no migrants. Talking about they're doing away with a certain word, migrants or whatever. Like, you know, it's very comical. And you know what? You need to hold your churches. You need to hold all them Negroes, all you New Yorkers. You need to hold them Pan-African niggas. And you need to hold these people accountable. And you need to hold them goddamn history teachers. I thought they stopped teaching history. These niggas pushing out of Africa in them schools. But you've allowed them to pervert your children. You've allowed them to even taint you. So I don't think you know how to do it without harming somebody. If you don't have the label to be able to hold the court and bring in the concessions, what needs to be brought in with fucking 1 million exhibits, something's really not right with you. It might not be the place here with me. I'm being dead ass. I know what people are capable. I know what they're capable of. And if you are lacking that kind of responsibility and you haven't even raised it, no, this is not the fucking place. You're wasting your fucking time. Regardless of what good information I may give, you're still wasting your fucking time. And you're being intrusive. And you're wasting my fucking time. Something y'all listen to me, rarely don't have much of. Okay? So let me get myself together. I'm not eating till 1 or 2 o'clock like I always do. Today it's going to be 5 boiled eggs, cod liver pill, vitamin E, real. My watermelon drink I have to have every day, but that'll be about an hour after I eat. And I'm going to have me ribeye steak and these beans. My boy grew them. I kept them dried in. If my mason jar, I'm gonna boil these. It's like 3 beans, and it's like a Spanish style. It's really good. So I'm gonna boil those up, and then I have 2 of the avocados. I'm just gonna mash up with the beans, yo, with some lime. You dig what I'm saying? And some fresh parsley chopped in. Just like that with the beans. Phenomenal. Not only are you getting all your amino acids, you're getting a serious, your body doesn't need protein. The minerals is what creates protein, the synthesis throughout your liver, your split, everything how it forms and works. But I'm going to enjoy that meal, and then later on, I'm going to have my veggie fruits. So mostly veggies, but like a little bit of jackfruit, the goji berries, they're actually in some distilled water. They've swollen up really fat, all right, with a couple of golden raisins, and all that's going to get blended together, and that's going to be our last meal this evening. Unless I decide, because I got like a couple of bottles of wine. I had 1 glass of wine last night. I sat back, I was reading Vanishing Phoenix, and I was going through propaganda, and I was just sitting here, just relaxing, eating, windows wide open. It got real cool. So, you know what? It's time to go upstairs and go to bed. It was early. I was like, do you read? No, it seems like they're just pressing. They don't get it. It's like they think I'm challenging them. I'm not challenging you for shit. You don't have to donate a goddamn thing. You don't have to participate in nothing. You can stay right where you're at. You can just see me running my gums, and that's all it is. But I'll be goddamn, that's why all my videos are still up. I have no reason to take shit down. You can go back and see how I walked in. That's up to you if you want to. I've just had enough. because y'all can't even see what you're dealing with. You can't even see that it's all a deplorable state of existence. And that's what you like? Most of y'all afraid of nuclear weapons. I'm telling you, more powerful than that. But you don't doing nothing. You're still staying the stagnated, no good, worthless, lazy, son of a bitch, slumbering bastards that they made you. Pretty fucking pathetic. And then you want to listen to a bunch of light-skinned motherfuckers. Ain't none of them built shit, invent shit, design shit, make shit. All they fucking got is to think they talk smart because it's the accepted narrative based on Holly fucking weird. No, if your voice is talking some kind of way and you tweaking and you don't have some bass and you ain't, and unless you think you're about to scrapple or squabble, no, man, we ain't even hearing that no more. Either you go get your background, you come back with some real genealogy, you express who the fuck you is. Don't come with that I'm Italian-American bullshit. Don't come with that I'm German-American bullshit. Don't come with that I'm European bullshit. Don't come with that I'm fucking Chinese-American. Don't come with none of that goofy-ass fake shit. Because I'll eat you for fucking breakfast. Don't come with that I'm Mexican, I'm in there. No, motherfucker, I don't want to hear that bullshit. You're probably an Arab and don't even fucking know it. Let's find out who you truly are. So that way now people have a real foundation instead of running around scripted with motherfuckers who actually know something, knowing who you aren't the fuck. All right? Because we're tired of that game. And you'll have these goofy motherfucking licenses. They always feel some kind of way. Ain't no racism. Shut the fuck up. Oh, you can get shut the fuck up. We had it already, motherfucker. How'd you look? Well, a whole lot of death, motherfucker, when you want to know the truth compared to all the shit that you think you know. And these motherfuckers, we don't need division or separation. We need coming back together as we once were. But we ain't going to get there with y'all trying to powder puff your fucking nose and your egos and shit when you haven't really acquired and attained a goddamn thing. No, man. And most people feel bothered when they hear something like that. You think I give a fuck? I'm the last one. Like I said, Lucifer is a deep name. Don't get it fucked up with your retarded ass, goofy ass questions. Because I'm not always going to entertain dumb motherfuckers. No question is a wrong question. But at least know what kind of question you're fucking asking. Just dumb as fuck. Yeah, there's something to it, but it ain't what you think. Just fucking dumb. I wouldn't fuck with it, though. But anywho, appreciate y'all taking the time. 37 fucking minutes in. I'll be back and read later because I've had enough of dumb people. And there's a lot of them going around. More than 4 pockets full. That's not fucking good. It's not good at all. Not at all. Going to disappointment, come back, get my breakfast motherfucking laid and splayed. Just can't make this shit up, yo. Just dumb. The generation over me, what the fuck, bro? And I know some of you don't go, remember I said don't go with hate, but you can ask questions like, what the fuck? I asked him. The guy said here, talk to one of my uncles. He said 79. Uncle Gary's 80 fucking something years old. But he moved like a young, so if that's how he felt, and that's what he wanted to say. That's my uncle. It's cool in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? They call him New York. And so I got Oak, T, and Ganja for him to chat for a minute. I'm not lying about a goddamn thing. I don't have to prove to you shit. First of all, you have to prove to yourself a whole lot of shit, and I'm hoping that you start walking with me so you can figure a lot of goddamn things out, because a lot of y'all don't know shit. Y'all still following these motherfuckers that got prompts and they so perfected and all that. Them the niggas you need to fucking run from, because them motherfuckers is far from, they is broken, all right? But anywho, appreciate you motherfuckers, man. I'm eternally bonded to y'all, that's a fact. Don't misconstrue what the fuck that really means. If you haven't figured it out after me telling you so many times. Everything's backwards, reverse, upside down, inverted. You want to fuck around in the Hawa, or you want to fuck around in the Jannah? People still can't even figure that out, and they're still sticking with this. sticking with the same story. I heard it that way. Yeah, that means you one of them motherfuckers that hit a bump in your life. Get fucking away from that bump and keep moving forward. Still, people want to believe that Hawa is breath, motherfucker. Hawa is the light. That's what the fuck it is. It is not. It is nothing else. I'm just so fucking. God damn.